Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Radical Geek YouTube channel, and I'm just bringing to you a quick little product review before we get started for the day. I got in the mail the new release Perfect Keto Mallow Munch bars, and I thought we would give them a try. This is the peanut butter flavor. It's the only one that I got, and I might try the others depending on what I think here, but they're kind of a lot for me to eat, and I probably won't eat the whole one. I'll save it and give part to my kid later. But let's see, what do they got in here? Dairy protein crisps, makes sense to me. Milk protein isolate, soluble tapioca fiber, peanut butter, allulose, natural flavors, almond butter, sea salt, monk fruit extract, stevia extract, mixed tofurals, and vitamin E to preserve freshness. So, I mean, not that bad. Trying to find where it says how much allulose. 13 total carbs, 6 grams fiber, 5 grams allulose. So, if you subtract the allulose, you're there to, it's 13 total carbs, by the way. So, if you subtract the allulose, that's 8 grams carbs. It's up to you if you subtract the fiber. I actually don't subtract anything. So for me, like 13 grams carbs, and I ate some andouille sausages this morning with cheese sauce. So, I mean, that's like, and I still have my keto chow for this afternoon. It's kind of would be pushing the boundaries of my carbohydrate limits. So I don't know. I don't think I would eat a whole one, but it might be nice. And I would think that a lot of people could work these in easy, especially if you do net carbs. If you do total carbs, it's going to be harder to justify eating the entire thing. But let's give it a try this morning. Let's see. So it comes in this in a little bar package, so it's not enormous. And in the package, which I already ripped open to try and eliminate crinkling, so of course I'm going to crinkle it all up. It's actually only this big. And if you take it out, you can see it's little. It's about 2.5 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. It does look like Rice Krispies, even though it is not rice. So it's got the right look. It smells like a peanut buttery Rice Krispie treat. And I'll tell you why I bought the peanut butter ones. Not just, I mean, I love peanut butter flavor, but I've always loved the peanut butter Rice Krispie treats. And I discovered them way, way, way back in the dark ages when I was in high school. And I went to a student council thing, and it was in Portland, Oregon. And the way when high school students travel, they always used to, instead of putting us in hotel rooms, put us in host houses. So parents who had space and could host a few kids would all stay in this house, and the parents who lived there fed us all. And I remember striking the lottery with the house that I was staying in, because she came that morning with a ginormous tray of Rice Krispie treats and said, "I made breakfast for everybody." Hey, you'll get a chuckle. It's super healthy because it's Rice Krispie treats with peanut butter, which, you know, evidently back in that time meant it was healthy because, you know, peanut butter was protein. I think that we know better now that even though you're adding peanut butter to cereal, marshmallow treats are not a health food no matter how you convey it. But honestly, it was the best thing ever when you're like 16 years old and you're at a big thing with other people. And I remember meeting one of the other students that I really liked. She was from Kissimmee, Florida, and one of the guys was from Unalaska, Alaska, and that is the first time I learned that there was a place called Unalaska in Alaska, and I thought that was fantastic. So we were eating those Rice Krispie treats. It was the first time I ever heard of adding anything different or unusual to Rice Krispies, because while we have all those creative ideas now, mixing in chocolate chips, mixing in trail mix, mixing in, and you name it, you could mix it into a Rice Krispie treat. That wasn't something that was done back then. So this was all very novel to me, and also we just didn't have things like that where I lived, because we just didn't. It wasn't a thing. They also didn't have prepackaged treats yet. So yeah. So let's taste it. I will tell you, there's a little bit of crumbles coming off of it, but not a lot. It's definitely bendy, chewy, not a crack. So it's got that sticky factor, although not as sticky as a real Rice Krispie treat. So drier than usual. Hmm. Hmm. Little crumb. Actually, it's really good. It's a little drier than I would expect for a marshmallow treat. Like it's it's got the right taste-ish, but it's lacking that stringy, marshmallowy, sticky sort of ooey gooiness that I like in a marshmallow treat. But I don't dislike it because we're obviously taking a second bite. Hmm. It's really interesting because it almost has like not a taste at first, and then all of a sudden there's more taste. Just like them ranch pork rinds that I tried earlier this week. Maybe it's me. Did pretty good. I would eat more. There's a teensy bit of like that weird artificial taste, but not enough that like your average person would notice. I'm just a little extra on the picky side, and why shouldn't I be, right? I'm totally worth it. And yeah. Oh, I was just looking. I thought I had something on my shirt, but it's the plus sign. Um, yeah, so pretty good. Yeah, if you need a marshmallow treat, I would buy these. There's nothing terrible about them. It's a treat, so treat them like a treat. It's not a meal supplement or anything like that. So no, don't go eating the whole box or think you should eat them every single day. But, as far as a special treat goes, it's not bad. It's definitely going to fill that role. I have no problems buying a box of these now and again. I'm pretty sure that if I put this out into the general enjoy family, that they will be devoured in no time at all because they taste pretty decent. I'd like more of that marshmallowy stickiness, but I'm not sad that it's not there. Let's have one more bite and give it the real test of what you need with a sweet treat. How's it go down with your coffee? Yep. Oh, it's great. That actually really elevated it, having that bit of coffee. It brought out like this salty sugariness like you do, like when you have like a really good dark chocolate and the coffee brings out that little bit of bitter note, but it also smooths it out at the same time. Just really highlighted it, and it took away that medicine aftertaste. Could be my love of coffee, I don't know. But there you go, Perfect Keto Mallow Munch. I had to double check the name there so I didn't say it wrong. Perfect Keto Mallow Munch. The peanut butter one is pretty good. I recommend, and I think that other people will like them. It's not one of those weird things where it's like, I like this, but nobody else will. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. Don't forget, Sunday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we have our coffee talk, and that is where we enjoy a cup of coffee together and talk about a particular topic we've decided during the stream, the previous live stream. I believe this one coming up, we're going to talk about Turkish coffee, and we'll go from there. But probably in the very near future, I'd like to talk about a little something that's not coffee, even though we'll have the coffee element to it. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember that you are awesome and you showed up today and you are amazing. Thanks. Bye bye.